So I didn't start drinking until I was 21. And everyone who I'd ever been designated driver for at that point decided we want to see what Chesko was like drunk. And so I learned several things about myself very quickly. One, I'm a very happy drunk. That's good. I'm a very social drunk. Also not bad. I'm also very creative. And I'm extremely confident, which has led me to some embarrassing stories, this being one of them. My older brother was one of those people, and he invited me to come visit him in Central California and go to a giant house party hosted by 2 French foreign exchange students. So the second I arrive, he starts pouring me shot after shot of Jaeger, and we arrive very happy, very social, very confident, and creative. And I see that the 2 French students have a crowd of people around them just enjoying everything they're saying. And it was in this moment I decided I would also like to be a French student. So for the rest of the night, I'm just talking to everybody with my best French accent, which, keep in mind, I don't speak French. My reference points are noted French philosopher Pepe Le Pew and The Simpsons.
En français.
And it's going great, so great, in fact, that by the end of the night, I also had a crowd of people around me who I was teaching French and apparently confidently correcting their pronunciation. Now, there's nothing inherently embarrassing about that part of the story. The embarrassing part comes 12 years later when I moved to Los Angeles. I got invited to a get-together, and I ended up having a nice conversation with a Hollywood movie producer. And in that conversation, he mentions they're looking for someone who can speak in a French accent. It's a small film. They don't have a big budget for casting. And I look at him and say, oh, I have a pretty good French accent. I tell him the story, and he's ecstatic. We exchange phone numbers, and he's like, let's get together this week. Let's get it done. And I'm walking around the rest of the night on cloud 9. Forget teaching. I'm going to be a Hollywood movie star. And before the night was over, he came over to me with another guy, and he said, hey, I want you to meet our director. And I'm meeting this guy and talking to him. We're hitting it off. And he goes, hey, do you mind if I hear your accent? I'm really interested to hear it. And so the moral of the story is that drunk college students are very gullible. And apparently this is not a very good French accent.